Hey guys, welcome back to our homestead. Today we are going to get our swarm trap cleaned up and hopefully get it put up in a tree somewhere close to the house. Last year we actually caught a swarm in this right here at the house, but this year I want to put it out kind of in the woods a little bit, make it a little more interesting when we go to check it, you know, kind of like checking traps. But we're going to get a nuke box together and get it put out as well. But first we need to get this thing cleaned out from where I had bees in it before and they made a mess and I've let it go. So let's get this thing cleaned out, and then we're going to grab some frames out of our hive that died out over the winter, and we're going to get this thing put out in a tree, and hopefully we'll catch some bees here soon. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Up here to where our hive is, our hive body. We had a colony of bees in there last year, but I got started with them pretty late, so they didn't make it through the winter. It was my fault. So I'm gonna get inside of the hive though and clean out some of the frames, and we're gonna use those frames to put in our swarm trap. Got a lot of ants in it too, but you can kind of see in here, see how all the bees are in that. So they starved to death. They got too cold, which for Oklahoma standards was super duper cold here in February. We had a couple mornings where the low temperature was -8 and -11. And that's not the wind chill, that's the temperature. So it got chilly, but this one here is covered up with ants. So smack it a little bit, see if we can get them out. We got some of them, didn't get all of them. We'll leave this one out because I don't want to put ants in my hive or my swarm trap. That frame is cleaned up. So let's see. Let's leave. You want to leave some frames with comb like this inside of your. Well, it's got wax moths. But anyway, you want to leave frames with comb, used comb on it inside your swarm trap, because that smell will attract the bees. So I'm gonna put about let's see, 2 frames of comb in with 3 new frames for the bees. So we'll see if that'll attract them, and hopefully it'll draw them in and we can catch them. Bees have already found that hive, but I'm gonna take it apart. Well, I've already taken it apart, so I'm gonna leave the hive body here because it's a pretty good spot for them, and then we'll go put this swarm trap up. Alright, so we're down here on our driveway, and when the kids are in school, you know, we're coming out of this at least twice a day to pick them up from the bus. So this will be a good spot to put this thing, that way I can see it twice a day every day. So we're gonna try to clear out a little spot for it up here in this tree and get it up in there. Open it up pretty good, because when this thing catches bees, I don't want to have to fight it through a bunch of branches to get it out. Holding a bunch of bees. pretty much it. I'm just going to throw a ratchet strap around it to hold it in there, keep the wind from blowing it out. But I got it up off the ground. You don't have to do it up off the ground. I mean, every beekeeper's had a swarm move into an empty hive on the ground, so it doesn't have to be up off the ground. I just like for it to be so it's not sitting in on the wet dirt or something, or try to keep mice out of it as long as possible. Alright guys, so that's it. There ain't nothing really to it. It's opened up. The bees are starting to get active now. Some of our fruit trees have got them on them right now. We've got it on the blooms. So I've seen on Facebook on the Oklahoma Beekeepers page that there's been several swarms caught already. So hopefully we'll catch one here pretty soon. So it's kind of hard to tell behind me here because of the backlighting, but the plum tree here and here covered up with blooms. It literally bloomed overnight. It's kind of crazy. Walked out this morning, Sedgwick and I had coffee on the porch, and I said, man, look at those blooms. Like, it just literally came up overnight. It's crazy. But I'm gonna have to do some more pruning on this little plum tree. Half of it's dead, and I didn't realize that until it bloomed, I guess, or started to bud. But we have to cut out about half of this tree. But you can see all the blooms here. They're starting to really come on. It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize. I mean, it's March. What is today? March 12th. I had no idea that they would be blooming this early. And the peaches are starting to bud out. The pears are budding out good. The turkey's gobbling. So life is good here on the homestead. Hopefully here soon we'll have some updates to give you on bees that we've caught in our swarm traps. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.